Can we go a little faster?
Thanks, Jess. Let's just add another speeding ticket to all my sins.
Oh, sorry. It's just that I can't wait to see Chris.
No, really.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be for you. He wouldn't have said yes to driving me up to the cabin.
Look, it is the least I could do for the girl who wrote my Shakespeare paper. Of course, if your brother finds out, we are dead.
But he won't, okay? You have to play it cool when you get back. You have to make him believe we went to the movies and you dropped me off at Amy's house.
I know how to lie with a straight face. Anything for the cause of true love.
True love.
Patience, kiddo. Now listen, how is Chris getting up to the cabin?
He said he'd hitch. We'll probably see him on the road.
Well, forgive me for being so forward, but I saw you across the room and I decided I would like to get to know that man.
Well, ma'am, you can be forward with me anytime you want. Here, let me look at you.
Well, what's wrong?
Not a thing. In fact, you're very beautiful.
Oh, that's the earrings that you bought me.
No, I don't think it's just the earring.
No?
You been waiting long?
No, not at all. Is everything all right? You looked a little upset when I saw you before.
Oh, it's just, seeing that gangster sitting over there pushes my buttons.
Carlo Hester?
Yeah.
My goodness, the things I've heard about him.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. See, we're pretty well convinced that he's responsible for all the trouble that's been happening at Buchanan Enterprises, not to mention the attempted bombing at the Palace Hotel. And oh, wait a minute. I put the paper to bed with the lead story about Mr. Carlo Hester. Why don't we just pretend like he doesn't exist the rest of the night?
All right. Oh, listen, why don't you order us a drink? I need to call the diner.
Oh, no, wait. If I'm not working tonight, then you shouldn't either.
No, it's not that. It's just that I was really rough on Christian tonight. He wanted to spend the night at his friends, and with Antonio taking the night off and me meeting you, I just want to make sure he's all right.
Antonio, now that I have your rapt attention, I trust you'll hold up your end of our bargain.
Look, I want to help. Now's just not a good time.
I want that briefcase, Mr. Vega. Tonight.
Who was on the phone?
Something's come up.
Yeah? And what? Oh, no, don't tell me you didn't order more flowers, you snake.
Oh.
Happy birthday!
If you call Christian now, you're only going to confirm what he already thinks, that you don't trust him.
Oh, I want to, more than anything. It's just that he's been so angry and resentful ever since I told him that he and Jessica have to stop dating.
You think he's resentful? Jessica thinks I'm Frankenstein and Dracula all rolled into one.
Oh.
Look, we're doing the right thing. The kids are way too young to be going steady, or whatever they call it nowadays.
Mm-hmm. And what did you call it when you were going out with, Maria? Hmm?
Why would you bring up Maria?
The first great love of your life. That's what you told me. And no matter how hard your father tried to keep you apart.
All right. You got me. I guess it's easy to sound like an old grouch when it comes down to your own kids.
You're not an old grouch. You're a father, a wonderful father, who's just trying to do the best for his daughter. But sometimes, you know, it's just that...
What?
You know, I just hope things don't end up backfiring on us. You know, sometimes when you tell a child no too many times.
Look, Christian is working very hard at the diner.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter is doing her homework with a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight is for us, just you and me, adults only.
Sounds scandalous.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I can't hold Christian's hand forever.
No, ma'am. But you could damn sure hold mine.
Mr. Buchanan, I have your table.
I crashed your birthday bash.
Oh, are you kidding? It makes it perfect.
Dylan, pass the glasses.
All right, Andy. All right, ladies first.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Club soda for me, remember?
Oh, here you go. I got the club soda.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You got it. And now, I want to make a toast.
All right.
To Andy, the best detective in Landview, and the best thing that's ever happened to me.
All right.
To Andy.
To Andy.
To Andy.
And for our little birthday girl.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, we can take it back.
Just you try. Should I open it now?
Well, no, later. Right now, we would like a speech from the guest of honor.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know where to begin. Yes, I do. This has been a pretty incredible year. I mean, it's hard to believe that just 2 months ago I was looking at 20 years in Statesville.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, now here I am, and I'm not just free, I'm back on the force.
Yes, Detective Andy Harrison.
I'll drink to that. Hey.
Absolutely.
And, I couldn't have done it without you. Well, I mean, you know, with all of you. And I just want to say, I didn't know a person could be this happy, and it's because of my friends. And because of you, Antonio.
To us.
To us?
To all of us.
Now, it is the man's turn. Please step aside.
Spare me.
I'll have something to say, a little toast for Andy's better half, my buddy, Antonio Vega.
Oh, no, please, you really don't.
Don't you go right ahead.
All right, let's see here. Where should I start? It seems like only yesterday that the young man was stepping out of Statesville with a chip on his shoulder big enough for a forklift to take off. But now, he's got himself a fine, young, beautiful woman who just happens to be a detective. And, I'd have to say he's a businessman himself now, and he's the most respected man in Angel Square. So to my friend, Antonio Vega.
Thank you.
All right, look, let's get out of here and let these two eat.
All right.
No way. Did you see all this food that Carlotta made? Come on, stay, join us.
No, really, we couldn't, Andy. Can I have some of that guacamole?
Gosh, I thought you'd never ask. Wait till you try some of this green sauce over here. What does your mom call it? on, Antonio, sit down. Let's eat.
No, look, like I was trying to tell you before, I have to go for a little while.
Oh, come on, not now.
No, look, I'll try to be back as soon as I can, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh, wait a second. Wait. Where are you going?
Andy, I need to take care of this. Okay?
No. It's not okay.
Oh, Kelly, we should have seen him by now.
Not if he's caught alive. Look, he's probably up at the cabin waiting for you.
Maybe he's already got the fire started.
It sounds like yours is already started.
Just sit by the fireplace, pop popcorn, stay up all night talking.
Just talking?
Yes, just talking. Kelly, me and Chris, we can just talk all night. At least we could before our parents tried to put this wall between us. We got a lot of catching up to do, you know? School, friends, us, what we've been thinking about, dreaming about. I want Chris to know everything about me, and vice versa, you know? What? You think I'm being silly, don't you?
No, I do not think you're being silly. I think you're very sweet. And, you know, I think you're right. Joey knows almost everything about me. You want to know what the weird thing is? He still says that he loves me, even though I have all these horrible habits. Oh, my God. Yes, convenience store. We must stop.
No, Kelly, please.
No, Jessica, look, this is one of my bad habits, okay? I've got to eat.
Okay, but hurry. I can't wait to see Chris.
Listen, officer, I can explain everything, okay? Just listen to me, all right?
Yeah, sure you can. What are you packing, son?
Packing? I'm not packing anything.
Okay, we threw it the hard way.
Look, I know this must look really strange.
Shut up! Don't even breathe till I say so. Christian Vega? What's this address? It's not even English.
Esperanza Street in East Landview.
Yeah? Well, you're a long way from home, amigo. What's that?
Look, I'll open that for you.
Hey, stay right where you are. What's this?
That's
CD
mine.
player?
That is mine.
Yeah, you can explain it to the judge.
The judge? Look, I know Mrs. Carpenter. I have a right to be here, okay?
Then why'd you break in?
I did not break in. The key was not where it was supposed to be, so I had to come through the window. It's the truth, I'm telling you.
All right, fine. Let's call Mrs. Carpenter.
No. You can't do that. No.
I didn't think so.
Really, I'm not upset.
Andy, it's your birthday. You have every right to be
No,
upset.
it's this friend of his from prison. He knew him. He's trying to go straight. He called him a little while ago, and I guess he needed to see Antonio
I
right
know,
away.
but Antonio knew this was your
come on.
birthday.
It seems like every day I get a call about one of the kids and some emergency down at the community center or something like that. I mean, what, you wouldn't expect me to go down there and help out?
Well, no, not as... Sometimes I wouldn't mind if you stayed.
Well, anyway, who is this friend of Antonio's? I don't know. You're kidding. Aren't you curious? Well, of course I'm curious, but I mean, come on, it's Antonio we're talking about. You know, he keeps everything all locked up inside him. I just feel like when I try to get him to open up, he just pushes further away.
Well, I don't think you can blame the guy too much after all he's been through, and, well, you do have a badge.
See, that's the other part. I am sure that this friend made him swear that he wouldn't whisper a word to his cop girlfriend. Look, I mean, I don't like it, but I understand. I mean, of course, if you hear anything going on down at the community center, then oh, God, would you listen to me?
What's wrong?
I'm a cop. That's what's wrong. I promised Antonio I wouldn't dig for information. I can't help myself. Oh, I gotta learn how to give him more space.
Good
evening, sir. Do you have a reservation?
No.
Then I'm sorry.
I'm here to see Yuri Malikov.
Yuri Malikov does not wish to be disturbed.
Tell him I'm a friend of a friend.
Что там? Okay, let him come in.
I'm clean.
What are your manners? Don't you know it's not polite to interrupt a man's dinner?
It's also bad manners to keep something that doesn't belong to you. I understand you're holding a briefcase that belongs to Carlo Hesse.
You understand wrong.
I don't think so.
Listen, I just want to make one phone call to my brother in Landry. That's it.
You can call him from the phone at the station house. I'll even lend you the quarter. Move.
Look, I am sorry about the damage to the lamp, all right? I'll pay for it, okay? But I have a right to be here. I swear to you I do.
Then why don't you want me to call Mrs. Carpenter?
It's not like she's going to be angry at me. It's just that I don't have her permission. That's it. That's all.
Whose permission do you have? Right. I give you the benefit of the doubt and you yank my chain. Come on, let's go, Pancho.
My name is Christian Vega.
I don't care what your name is. We've had a dozen break-ins up here on the mountain this spring. And you're in trouble. Big trouble. Move!
To trust. No matter how hard it is to wait for certain stubborn men to confide in you.
I will drink to that.
Hey, I don't keep anything from Marty. Well, I'm happy to say it works both ways in our house.
Don't listen to him. Well, no, it's true. I depend on you a lot more than I can give back.
Well...
It is. It's true. Like my ER rotation, I was scared to death, and you were there and told me that I could get through it, and you were absolutely right. Actually saved a life.
Oh, yeah?
No kidding? Anybody I know?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it was, Little Star.
Blair's baby?
Yeah, she and Patrick brought the baby, and baby had aspirated and couldn't breathe.
You hear that, Dylan? She's an honest-to-God doctor here. She saved someone's life.
Yeah, I heard. You didn't tell me, huh?
Well, I was going to. I mean, it was just such a crazy night, and then I was just waiting for the right time. You know, I was so appreciative that you were there for me and told me that I would get through everything so that when Patrick, you know, handed me the baby and it was up to me to save her. Look, I had to deal with him, and he was there with Blair. I mean, everything was just happened so quickly. The important thing is that the baby's okay.
Right. I tell you what, I'm not much of a champagne sort of guy. I'm gonna head down to the store and pick up a six-pack, because that's more my style. All right?
Oh, Marty, if I'd only known you had... It's not your fault. I should have told him. I hope he understands. I couldn't ignore Patrick.
But nobody's asking you to ignore Patrick. How did you feel when you saw him? Did your heart start to pound all over again?
Still worried about Christian?
These mashed potatoes.
I beg your pardon?
These mashed potatoes, they're wonderful. I would love to duplicate this recipe for the diner. There's a flavor in there. I can't quite figure it out.
Well, you know, this cowboy gourmet has a very refined palate.
Oh, does he? Well, then maybe he can tell me what's too subtle for my primitive taste.
A fusion of garlic, anchovy, and olive. I discovered the recipe while I was living in Italy. I passed it on to the chef here at the club. Glad you enjoy it.
This is a private dinner, if you don't mind.
You're not the only one who appreciates privacy, Clint. I'm trying to lead a quiet life here at Landview, but your son, Kevin, seems to have a different agenda. He keeps making these absurd allegations.
I read Cassie Carpenter's exclusive interview with you. The unedited version. And it was pretty obvious to me that you knew Buchanan Oil was going to have trouble.
It may be obvious to you, my old friend, but if the Banner keeps printing these lies, well, let's just say there will be serious consequences.
Why don't you stop wasting Mr. Hess's time and mine and give me what I came for?
Misha, give him what we owe him.
I'm not gonna ask you again. I want the briefcase now.
It's okay, guys. Everything will be all right. Good.
You're such a sweetheart. Thank you for letting me stop.
Yeah, like I had a choice.
What? I get these hunger attacks. I can't help it. You want a wink?
No, do you see all that grease in there?
Yes, honey, but that's what makes them so good. Look, if we hadn't stopped, then you wouldn't have all those incredible scented candles for your romantic night. And all the cheese and crackers. Your night with Chris is going to be just as romantic as Joey and me in Paris.
Oh, Kelly, I have a feeling you and Joey didn't have cheese whiz in Paris.
Well, no. It's more like a wedge of Saint-Anger and triple cream with fresh baguette and a bottle of white burgundy wine. But it's the thought that counts, trust me.
Thanks for the help, Kelly, but you know what? Me and Chris, we don't need all these fancy candles and these nice gourmet food. We just need each other.
So far, look, you've never dated anyone else.
I don't need to. I mean, no one would do what Chris did for me.
Do what? Jess? Come on, you can tell me.
Okay, I'm dying to tell somebody. Remember when we got in an accident with Joey's car?
Yeah, the last time we went up to the cabin and Chris drove Joey's car off the side of the road.
Right. It wasn't Chris. It was me. Yeah, see, Chris knew I only have a learner's permit, so he took the blame.
You were driving? Oh, Jess. Well, that's what I call Bo Jess.
Yeah, you see, I mean, that's why Chris, he just only cares for me, you know? And the same goes for me. We only need each other. That's why when our parents tried to keep us away from each other, we just couldn't do it. We need to be together forever. What?
I'm thinking, you know, it's so wonderful to fall in love, and it's wonderful, but it gets very complicated when you have to make that next move, when you want to live together.
Oh my gosh, there's the driveway. Pull over.
Oh, I get it. You want to run up to the cabin, you want to swing open the door with the wind blowing through your hair, and you want Chris to swoop you off your feet.
Mrs. Vega, I believe.
Leave the lady out of this.
I just didn't want the lady to think I was being rude. I will protect myself, Clint, if the Banner keeps printing such lies.
Well, it might be the lies to you, but what you call lies, most people would call the truth. Now, the Banner has a duty to follow through on Kevin's investigating. And if it turns out that you knew in advance about these little accidents, well, then you're just going to be in deep trouble.
Fortunately, the Banner isn't as all-powerful as it used to be. The people of Landview will now hear all sides of the story, thanks to the sun. Good evening and enjoy your meal.
Sorry about that. Here we agreed not to talk about the kids, and he shows up, and all of a sudden I'm working.
Well, maybe there's a lesson here, huh? I mean, the work, even him, our children, they're all part of our lives. Shouldn't we be sharing everything?
It all happened so fast. I was left alone, and in just that second, Blair and Patrick come in with the baby. Well, before I could get anyone to respond to the hospital page, Blair starts screaming that her baby stopped breathing. They said she had a high fever, and she'd thrown up a couple times on the way over in the car, so I assumed that, her airway was blocked.
So what did you do?
Well, literally just, you have to put your hand down there and try to clear the airway, and then I thumped her on the back a couple of times.
Oh, and it worked?
Yes, thank God. Yeah, it was really scary.
No kidding. When did the doctor get there?
Of course, right after that, a second after. I've never been so happy to see a white coat in my life.
So, everything turned out okay, and...
And what?
You still didn't tell Dylan?
No. I should have told him. I should have told him the second that I went home. But
Patrick.
Yeah. And then the longer I left it, the more of a problem it became.
Because it got more important.
Right. Look, I know that I was just trying to make it easier for myself. But there's something so awful in Dylan's eyes every time someone mentions Patrick's name.
Can you blame him?
Well, no. But I love Dylan. I mean, he's got to know that. He's my husband. He's my future. And Patrick is the past.
Then why does your heart still go kaboom, kaboom every time you see Patrick?
It's not like that. It's not. It's just, I think it's that when I see him, it makes me remember everything that we went through in Ireland, the excitement and danger and life and death moments.
Same cozy little inn, same cozy little room.
Andy, it's like I said, it's just, what happened in Ireland was just a getaway. It was a crazy break from the real world, and a person can't live like that forever. I mean, I've chosen the life I want with the man I want, and that's Dylan. I have Dylan, and I have this hectic but great life in med school, and it's all I want, and it's all I need. If you believe me or not.
Look, I know how hard it is to make everything happen the way that you want. I mean, come on. Look, Antonio and I got together in the most dangerous situation. I mean, look, I was charged with all these crimes that I didn't commit, and he was in on it with me. I mean, talk about life and death situation.
Yeah, I know, but okay, that's behind you. And you look back now, you might get a few goosebumps about it, but... Well, your life is better off now, right?
Because we learned to trust each other. In everything. Yeah. Wait, okay, well... Not everything. Look, okay, I took the leap when I told him that I love him, and I always will. He hasn't said that to me yet. But here's the good thing. I know that when he does, he'll mean it. Because with Antonio Vega, it's all or nothing.
Okay, so we got almost $200, which means, man, how could Mrs. Ramirez be so far behind in her rent? $1,100, and all she has is those 2 measly rooms over the bakery.
Landlords are real bloodsuckers, Linda.
You got that right. And Mrs. Ramirez is going to be out on her butt if we don't make some more money fast.
Joe, it's getting late. Maybe we should just wait till tomorrow.
No, we can't wait. Maybe we should just split up. That way we can, make more contacts. We can't let that landlord do this to her.
What you looking at?
See those lights up there? That's Antonio's place. He moved there a couple of months ago. Of course, that blondie 5-0 practically lives there with him. That man is so cool. You know why the gangs are practically gone around here? Because of him. And the statue. Antonio and his brother made this happen. I thought we were gonna happen too, once upon a time. But then Blondie started smiling at him, and I was old news fast. Yeah, he's still cool.
Yeah, Antonio really stands for what's good around here.
Yeah. Okay, you take Esperanza Street, and I'm gonna take these apartments. We gotta raise more money.
about that. You're smart. You'll make a go of that diner. Oh, but feel free to shop around if you think my rates are too high. Otherwise, all I need is a handshake and we've got a deal. So we're going to do business, Antonio. Well, there you go. That wasn't so hard, was it?
I told you once before, we are not friends. But on a strictly business basis, I would be willing to take care of this problem for you as a payment on the $600 loan, plus an extra $600 in cash. Do we have a deal? Perdóname. Es la última vez que le cojo la mano al diablo.
When do you expect Mrs. Carpenter back from Washington? Would you please have her call Officer Peters at the Mount Lantano police station? No serious damage. And we have the intruder in custody. Oh, could you tell me how I could reach Mr. Clint Buchanan? Uh-huh. Got it, thanks.
Officer, please do not call Mr. Buchanan, okay? You're gonna call him, he's gonna get upset for nothing.
For nothing, huh? First you say Mrs. Carpenter didn't exactly give you permission. Now you don't want us to call her ex-husband?
Well, see, because somebody else gave you permission to be there, that's why.
Who? Come on, Vega. Who said it was okay for you to be in that cabin?
Can't you just take my word for it? A member of the family. I mean, isn't that good enough for you?
That's it. I'll have to call Mr. Buchanan.
No, don't call anyone, okay? I'll tell you, all right? My girlfriend said I could be there. But you gotta leave her out of this, okay? You understand me?
Who's your girlfriend?
Jessica Buchanan. It's true. She's probably there right now wondering where I am.
Christian? Chris, I love the surprise and all, but you can come out now. Christian? This isn't funny. Chris? Oh, probably got stuck at the diner or something.
All this belongs to you, huh, Carlo? From doing what? Selling Girl Scout cookies?
Antonio, is that you?
Hey, what's up, Linda?
Hey, I was about to ask you the same thing, but I guess she has you working late, huh?
Who?
Bo's wife, Nora? Weren't you doing some kind of legal research stuff for her?
Oh, yeah. Guys gotta hold down 2 jobs nowadays, you know, just to get by.
Tell me about it. But some people have it worse than others, like Mrs. Ramirez, for instance.
You mean the lady that lives above the bakery?
That poor lady is about to be evicted. I've been out trying to make some money, you know, to help pay her back rent, but we're still $900 short.
Eso es mucho dinero.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna try and hit you up for a donation. Working 2 jobs, you got enough to deal with. Night, Antonio.
Hey, Linda, wait up.
Where is he? You didn't lock him up. I told you He was a friend of mine. Oh, Christian. Are you all right?
I'm
They didn't
fine.
hurt you,
I'm
did
fine.
they?
I'm fine. They didn't lay a hand on me.
This is...
She says her name is
Jessica Buchanan. I showed this officer my ID. Do I have to show it to you, too?
Hey, Jess, just take it easy, okay?
No, I won't. Christian Vega is a friend of mine. I told him to meet me up at my mom's cabin, which is exactly what he was doing, and you guys have to haul off and arrest him?
Well, then we're sorry, Miss Buchanan. But like I told your little friend here, we've had a bunch of break-ins this spring. I was just protecting your mother's property.
And what about protecting people's rights?
Jess, I don't think we're in civics class here, so why don't we just go? You've made your point,
No,
okay?
no. I want an apology.
Oh.
What? Because his name is Vega? You guys just assume
Young
that...
lady, I think you might want to take your friend's advice and quit while you're ahead.
Yeah, Jess, just listen to the man. Let's get out of here. Come on, now.
Gladly. Let's go.
Not so fast.
What do you mean, not
Jess,
so fast?
let me talk to him, okay? Sir? You know what I was telling you was the absolute truth, so you have to let us go. Come on, now.
No, that's right. As soon as I get one of your parents on the phone.
If only I could get Antonio to work a little less and then Christian to work a little harder.
No, Kevin drives himself the same way. He's bound and determined that the banner is going to beat all competition.
If only they'd let us run their lives, huh?
Oh, now, there's a thought. Of course, they'd resent it, but think how happy they'd be in the long run.
As happy as we are?
I don't have any complaints. Do you?
Mm-mm. You know, it's funny, isn't it? As soon as we let ourselves talk about our work and our children, all the things that we said were off limits, I start feeling better.
Same here. Of course, I'd be happy just kicking back and listening to you recite the phone book. It's been a wonderful evening.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it has. Quite wonderful. I hate to see it end.
It doesn't have to.
Oh, come on, you guys. It's my birthday. Can't you just kiss and make up?
I'm really sorry that I didn't tell you sooner.
It's all right.
Now, kiss. See, now, isn't that better than just sitting around being angry and depressed and sad and...
It's okay to be angry.
Who's angry?
Come on. Come on, your boyfriend, it's your birthday, and he takes off in the middle of it?
No, he just wants to help a friend, that's all. He'll be back any minute.
Is this real?
$900. That is how much you needed to pay Mrs. Ramirez's back rent, right?
Yeah, it pays it all in one lump, but where did you get this kind of cash?
I bought a lottery ticket and hit a few numbers. Dumb luck, huh?
Mrs. Ramirez is the luckiest day of her life, but Donia, are you sure you want to, give this all away? I know you have mortgage payments and stuff, right?
There's enough to go around, Linda. But you gotta do me a favor. This contribution is totally anonymous.
Oh, that's how you want it.
No. It's gotta be that way.
I sure hope Andy appreciates what she has, because if she doesn't...
Look, you better get going. It's, not safe here after dark.
I feel safe enough with you around. That is from Mrs. Ramirez.